whiskeys
We
tonight.
do. Ain't that something?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I'm excited tonight. A couple of interesting things that just kind of showed up at the door here at the Country Squire. We are a pipe smoking podcast, and we like to kind of mix it up occasionally by figuring out, okay, well, what are some good nerve pills that can go good with our favorite pipe tobaccos, and so we try to pull some of these out. And tonight, a couple of fun ones. Bo, this is Bellmead Sour Mash Straight Bourbon Whiskey. And interesting product here. Of course, as pipe smokers and as someone like me, if you've listened to the show long enough, or a friend of mine, or the show, I'm kind of a sucker for a story.
Oh,
And so
absolutely.
this is not just good whiskey, but it's also this is also just kind of got an interesting story. This is Bellmead Sour Mash Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is made in Nashville. It's a bourbon, but it's a very high rye content bourbon. And what's fascinating about this is it actually was out of production for over 100 years, and
Whoa.
then was brought back. So the
Huh.
story goes, Bellmead Plantation, which was in the mid to late 1800s, was a really famous equestrian institution. So this was a outside of Nashville kind of place where they would breed horses, right? And so just really world renowned for that. It was part of that the kind of the stuff you modern day think of about Kentucky horse breeding and horse racing and all that kind of stuff. This was a kind of a vintage part of that
Interesting.
was more in the earlier American tradition of horse breeding and all that kind of stuff.
But
And so
in Tennessee.
but it was right outside of
Okay.
Nashville. That's right. And so, anyway, world famous in the 1800s, they wanted to set themselves apart. This plantation, basically, that was well known for their horses. They wanted to set themselves apart and have some luxury products that people from the city and from other parts of the world could they could push this, and it would be recognizable as something that was kind of synonymous with their incredible pedigree, their brand,
Prize winning.
yeah, all that kind of stuff. And it was really, if you think about marketing in the late 19th century, I mean, it's actually pretty smart, right? You've
Yeah.
got yeah, I've got this farm, it makes the best of this, or I've got this breeder, we do the best of this. Man, we're going to come out with some other stuff that's also really high end. Think about Alfred Dunhill. You make these awesome pipes.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get into handbags and scarves.